pull it. Pull hard. Nice.
Whoa! Taco shells.
Yeah, taco shell.
Oh, and seasoning and sauce.
Mild sauce.
Oh, nice. Taco Bell.
Seasoning.
Yes.
Oh no, it broke. Hold on. So you hold it like this, okay? And then you get some
But you don't squeeze it.
some pork, some beef in here. Oh, nice.
Ooh, yummy taco.
All right. Would you like some tomato on here?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah. I love tacos. Dragons always love tacos.
Dragons love tacos, that's right.
Okay, get some
cheese?
cheese. Go ahead, get some cheese.
Oh my god, this is so good.
It's a video.
I have not been up here to my workshop in probably a couple months. I just kind of walked away and didn't come back. So now that I'm back up here for the first time, I see that with all the storms that came in, apparently the roof flooded, which didn't damage anything. I didn't put it on the floor, but what did happen was that all the dirt, all the debris, all the dust and metal scraps, everything else kind of drifted into my shop here. Now it's kind of covering the floor. Also, just the general moisture in the air oxidized a lot of the steel here, the surface, since I never got around to treating anything. This tarp that I had put up was also looking pretty rough, so I was just started cutting the ties on that. I'm gonna take this tarp down, work on building a wall. Not this weekend, because we got plans, it's Moon Festival. Probably next weekend I'm gonna build a wall right here, kind of keep all that stuff out for the future. I also need to come in here and clean this stuff up. You can see it's just covered in oxidation, so I'm gonna clean that up, clean up some of my steel, sweep the floors, just generally get this place operating properly again, and then probably gonna build something. Fucking sick. It's a bunch of compounding problems. Got a cold. My students, some of them I know are watching this, you little fuckers. They have a bad habit of coughing without covering their mouth. And I always tell them, for God's sake, cover your mouth. You're gonna get me sick. You're gonna get other people sick. But they never cover their mouth. They like to cough and sneeze and just out in the open. Now I'm sick. So my sinuses are all fucked. My throat was sore, but it's not sore anymore. I just generally feel fucking weird in the head and buzzy. Unfortunately, I slept on my neck wrong last night, so my neck's all cramped up as well. Just feeling like crap today. Been taking medicine and trying to rest and stretch and massage my neck and put heat on it. But since Ghost Month is over, we can finally get back to the beach. And they all want to go to the beach. Ellie said her brother and cousins, everybody are going. I know Liam wants to go, and Even though I don't feel great, I'm thinking actually laying out in the sun, getting some ocean water on me might make me feel a little bit better. So I'm gonna head to the beach, and just relax. Other than the tide being insanely low, it's like a perfect day at the beach. The weather's perfect, the water feels perfect. Like the sky is nice and blue, beautiful clouds, a nice slight breeze. It's a perfect day. Okay, back from the beach. Now we're heading over to Ellie's parents' house to do barbecue for a moon festival. I took a lot of shots today on this Agfa 400. I think I've got like 4 or 5 shots left on this roll. Might be able to squeeze out 1 or 2 more. It was very rarely ever 36 exactly. So I'll take those shots while I'm there, and then I'm going to immediately load this Kentmere 400 and see how that turns out.
拿那个，它应该要放中间。我放中间啊？没有，你再放中间一点。对，就是那里。要去哪里啊？哦，他在刮痧。在刮痧。那么美，然后刮是啊。把它留着了，帮它留着。那个粉来撒一下这个。这个可以了，这可以了。那是我的。这个。我只要一个。
Okay, so I want to be able to start using my home gym more. Unfortunately, because I was planning it piece by piece, like I would have one idea in one setup and then I'd acquire something else and it kind of changed things. What ended up happening was that there was too much stuff taking up too much space. So I just didn't like using it because it was very crowded in here. So what I'm doing today is I just took apart the bench and I put it back on the roof of my workshop. I'm going to take the basic upright setup that I have from this bench and with the adjustable safety catches and everything, and I'm going to combine it with the uprights of my squat stands here. This way I can walk in and use that like squat stands that are not independent. They're locked into each other and also have safety catches. That way I can use the uprights for both bench and squat. I won't have to have 2 separate dedicated areas. And then instead of having the bench attached permanently to the uprights like it was before, the bench will be a separate piece that I can move in and out. The same way you do if you were benching out of a squat rack or something. So that'll make my bench and squat area all in the same place. So it clears up a whole new space. This new space I can use for my total gym, because I do still like to incorporate that for quick workouts, especially in the morning, like morning calisthenics, which I want to get back into doing. And although I'm not going to do it today because it'll take too long, I do need to finish breaking this down. The whole goal is to recycle the parts. I want to use these cables and these pulleys and these weight stacks and various things for the same purpose, for weight machines, but I want to build the frames from scratch so I can have more compact all-in-one frame setup. It'll take up less space and hopefully also be more sturdy. That'll come later. Today I'm gonna combine the squat stands with the bench, and I also am going to build a stand for a hammock, like a frame to hold a hammock, because when we were in the old place I slept in a hammock every night. It was the best solution because I have a bad neck and some back problems from years of all sorts of shit. And although I have to rotate, sometimes I sleep in a bed, sometimes I sleep on a couch. Most of the time I have to sleep on the floor, and that's what I've been doing every night for months now. I just sleep on the floor. But here lately, as I've been working out more and starting to put some more muscle back on, and it's kind of changing the proportions of my body, my shoulders are getting a little bit broader again. It's starting to put too much pressure on my neck, and the pillow messes it. The pillow pushes my neck too far one direction. No pillow pushes it the other direction. Trying to put my arm under my neck ends up making my shoulder go to sleep. So I need to get back to sleeping in a hammock. That's always been the best solution. So I'm gonna build a frame today, then go out and buy a hammock. And hopefully by tomorrow, when we start the week, I can have the gym set up and ready for my morning workout, as well as having the hammock set up and ready to sleep in tonight.